Look, I'm going to be very straight with you. You never achieve your goals if you keep doing what everyone else is doing, chasing the latest hack or strategy without actually understanding why you want what you want. But here's the thing, I'm about to share with you 3 principles that completely change how I approach my goals. And if you really get these, you finally start making progress on the stuff that actually matters to you. Here's what I've noticed. Most people never hit their goals. And it's not because they are lazy or stupid. It's because they are asking the wrong question. They are obsessed with how do I get rich or how do I build a successful businesses. But they never ask themselves the one question that actually matters. Why do I want this in the first place? And here's my brutal truth to you, without a reason that gets you fired up internally, you are going to quit. I guarantee it. The moment things get tough, the moment you face your first real setback, you will be looking for the next shiny opportunity, and trust me, I know this because I lived it. I spent years jumping from one get rich quick scheme to another, always thinking the next one would be different. But none of them worked because I was asking the wrong questions to me all the time. So today, I'm not giving you more tactics, I'm sharing the 3 principles that actually create lasting success. Alright, let's start with something Simon Sinek nailed in his book, Start With Why. He said people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And the same thing applies to your own goals. Think about it like this. When you have a clear, emotionally powerful reason for wanting something, you don't need to rely on motivation from YouTube videos or motivational quotes. Your why becomes like an internal engine that keeps you going when everyone else taps out. So instead of saying, I want to make $1 million, dig deeper. Why do you want that money? Maybe so you can quit your job and spend more time with your kids. Maybe it's to prove to yourself that you can do it. Maybe it's to take care of your parents when they get older. That emotional reason inside of your heart, that's what's going to get you up earlier and keep you working when your first business fails. But here's what most people do instead. They chase money or success because they think they are supposed to want these things. Like society tells you, you should want to get rich. So they think they want to be rich. But when you don't have a personal gut level connection to your goal, you drop it in the second it requires real sacrifice. Okay, here's something that took me way too long to understand. Mistakes aren't the enemy of success. They are actually success. Every time you mess up, you learn something you couldn't have learned from reading a blog post, a book, or watching a video or podcast. When you take calculated risks and make decisions fast, you're collecting real data about what works in your specific situation. The alternative is just waiting until you're 100% sure, and it's actually the riskiest thing you can do in your life and your business. So launch your product even if it's not perfect. Make your first sale before you have all your systems figured out. Start posting content before you know everything about your topic. And yeah, you make mistakes, but each one of those failures is giving you information that brings you closer to what actually works. At the same time, most people spend months planning and researching, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. They are so scared of making the wrong move that they make no move at all. And while they are sitting there overthinking, their competition is out there failing, learning, and getting better and better and better. This one is going to sting a bit, but it needs to be said. Most people don't fail because they are not good enough. They fail because they give up too soon. Success is honestly just a numbers game wearing a disguise. The person who tries 100 times is almost always going to beat the person who tries 10 times. Even if that second person is more naturally talented, showing up beats being perfect every single time, trust me. So here's what I decided for myself in my YouTube channel. I'm only going to give up on this and say this doesn't work for me after I have posted at least 300 videos. Not 30, not 100, I'm saying about 300. Because I know that's what actually takes to test whether this is the right path for me or not. But most people, they try something for a few weeks, maybe a couple months, And when they don't see results immediately, they jump to the next opportunity. And I get it because I used to do the same thing, always looking for the next shortcut that would save me from doing the hard work. Now, hold on. I'm not saying to you that you should keep banging your head against the wall, making the same dumb mistakes over and over and over. You have got to analyze what you are doing, track your results, get feedback, and adjust your approach. The key is staying committed to your goal while being flexible with your methods at the same time. So here's a rule that I have for myself. If I haven't been consistently working on something for at least 3 months, really working, not just thinking about working, I can't actually say it didn't work. I haven't actually given it a shot yet. So I think you should be doing the same thing to you. Try for at least 3 months and then you can say that. So there you have it. The 3 principles that separate people who achieve their goals from people who just talk about them. If you want to learn how to stay focused and avoid the distractions that kill your progress, make sure you watch the next video where I break down the biggest productivity mistakes that keep people stuck. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it.